Good afternoon, happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, Matthew went home for the weekend, and he is not coming back until next weekend, or not next weekend, the following weekend, because he came home after Christmas break. I think he stayed for that. No, maybe he came home like every single weekend since winter break. So, yeah, he is, or no, maybe there was one week that he stayed like that weekend, still at school, but this weekend I think he is. So, yeah, I got all the laundry though finished, guys, because I was telling you guys that I was like, I need to make sure that I get the laundry done before he leaves, because like almost every single weekend I wouldn't finish. Like, kind of screwed up my whole like laundry routine. I was doing it like during the week, but then he'd come home with his dirty laundry and he'd be like, oh, can you do my laundry? And so I'm like, okay, fine. So I end up washing his stuff, and like then I have to do like a whole like smaller load still for his stuff, plus like whatever we dirty by the time I finished the laundry, and then when he came home with his stuff and I started doing laundry again. So yeah, so he was kind of screwing up my laundry routine that I had going there for a little while. But then this weekend I was like, okay, I'll wait to do it until over the weekend. So I had started by getting everything. I think I like sorted all the clothes like Thursday or something like that, maybe Friday. It was Thursday that I did that. And then I ended up doing, when he got back on Friday, I did 2 loads I think on Friday, and then I did the other load yesterday, and then I did 1 load today. So I was able to finish all of the laundry this entire weekend, everything, and I also got him all of his clean clothes so that he has them now for the next 2 weeks till he comes back. So I finished that. And then also too, Jack has off tomorrow because it's President's Day. Matthew does not. So Jack is home from school tomorrow. Although Matthew ended up going home, even though everybody was like, you really don't have President's Day off? You really don't have President's Day off? Like, because everybody was thinking that he would, and especially Jack too, because since he had off school. But, he ended up, like I said, going back today instead of, you know, he doesn't have off tomorrow. So Jack does though, but I was able to finish. I got all the blog posts posted for today. I shared also all of the hauls on all social media and everything like that. So that is all done. All of my haul stuff is done for the week. I still need to do the countdown to savings video, which obviously I told you guys I think last week doesn't have to go up until like Thursday, so that's good. The other thing though I kind of do want to do, guys, is I feel like when I do like a matchup, like a coupon matchup or whatever, for a store, like I was working actually on Menards today, guys. When I do a matchup for like a grocery store or something like that, I also had like Targets and CVS and Walgreens ads as well that I was gonna do. When I do the matchup for the store, I feel like I'm better prepared kind of to then also like make my list off of my matchup that I did, instead of trying to do my list just based off of like just, you know, looking at an ad and being like, okay, I'll try and do this, instead of like ahead of time doing it. Because I really think this week I want to go to Walgreens. I had 2 deals that I wanted to do last week, and then I was like, I just woke up. So I ended up going to Dollar Tree instead. Which I can go to both. It's not like an and or, but instead of going to Walgreens last week, I was like, you know what, I'll just do Dollar Tree and see what I can find there, not do Walgreens. And so this week though, I was like, I kind of do want to see what they have, and I want to try and do digital coupon matchups instead of like paper insert printable coupons and all that kind of stuff. If I can do stuff with digital coupons, I honestly, guys, I think I've said this before, I really like digital coupons way more than I like even using like insert coupons and stuff like that. And as long as Jewel and the MyMix continues to work, because again, maybe the problem was I wasn't finishing watching the screen and stuff like that, and that's why it wasn't going through. If that was the case, then hopefully I fixed it now or figured out what was actually wrong, and so I can again have it, you know, it works for me every single time. I don't have to worry about it. If I do it next week again and it also works, then I know it was probably, again, maybe that part on my end. but I just, like I said, I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And like sometimes it's weird though, because like sometimes it seemed like it took too long and it wouldn't prompt me right away. And I think I mentioned this whole thing to you guys, but yeah, I figured out that, and hopefully again it continues to work and I don't have any more problems, then I will continue to do just like more digital coupons there. But I think it's also very accessible for other people too, who are maybe not quite as like hardcore couponers, or again don't want to like do printables and inserts and don't want to have to clip and cut and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, the coupons, I think digital coupons, although I want to do like a whole video maybe on like a Chat With Me Sunday about digital coupons and like why I like using them. And the one thing though that I think is kind of the downfall to using them though is the fact that a lot of times the store only lets you use one coupon like per account. So like the coupon might reset, but you can only use it one time. So I would have to say that that's probably like one of the downfalls to it. But again, the good thing is that you don't have to deal with like a cashier either like scanning a coupon, or as cashiers are not always super helpful with coupons and stuff like that. And so again, just not even having to deal with that and just being like, can I just put in my number and all my coupons come off in, you know, when I put in, you know, my phone number or whatever type of card I'm using and stuff like that. That way I don't have to deal with any, you know, crabby cashiers or anything like that, which for the most part I really don't have very often, but every once in a while I might have someone who's like new maybe and doesn't necessarily know what they're doing, or like somebody that again isn't like super coupon friendly, which is every once in a while, or just somebody that they might not like care and just, you know, if I ask a question they're like, oh well that's just the way it is, you know, or whatever, stuff like that. It's just maybe not always very friendly. So if there ever is like a problem where a coupon doesn't work like digitally, then I can look at it and be like, okay, this definitely was supposed to be for this thing, and then take it to the manager, because then at that point it's the manager's, you know, I have to go to the manager anyway because I already finished my transaction or whatever, and it's something I can address like after the fact instead of like there with the coupons and stuff like that and it not working and then being like, okay, then I'm not gonna do the transaction at all or whatever. Sometimes too they also have higher value digital coupons, like because again you can only use them once for the most part, so they might not put out as many, whereas like you can get, you know, pretty much an unlimited supply of like insert coupons. Printable coupons not so much, but again like in that sense they might have higher value ones and stuff. So I like using that and like doing it at Walgreens, which I've done once or twice now or something like that at Walgreens. Like I said, I like using that because I don't have to again deal with it. I also think that it moves faster instead of having to be like, okay, here are my coupons, and then make them scan them and everything like that. It all comes off at the same time at the register. So if there are a lot of people behind me, I don't have to be like, can you guys, like, you know, especially at Walgreens where it's a smaller store, or like at a CVS or something like that where there's maybe only one cashier working. I don't have to be like, okay, here are my 12 coupons now, also scan these, and then let me put in my, you know, rewards number, you know, and then let me get my, you know, whatever else, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's just like, here, let me just scan my card, or, you know, again, put in my phone number, and then I'll just get all my, you know, stuff all taken off at the same time. And if there are 3 people behind me, then I don't have to worry about it taking way longer either. So I like those aspects of it, but I really do want to try and do like Walgreens more on a consistent basis. But again, I'm not doing like big hauls or like crazy anything like that. I want to just focus on digital coupons because again, I think that for like an average couponer, or for somebody that maybe doesn't have quite as much time and stuff like that, it's so easy to, because especially now that you can literally do it on your phone, you can just clip all the coupons in the store that you want to buy. Like if they don't have a product, you can be like, okay, then I'm not going to get that, alright, you know, or you see that they do have a coupon for something that is on sale or whatever, you can literally do it in the store instead of like, you know, back in the olden days, which people still do, but you know, it was, you had to have your coupon binder with you and stuff like that if you wanted to make sure you got the deal while you're in the store. If not, you'd have to see the deal, go home, clip your coupons, then come back if you didn't carry a binder with you and stuff like that. So I mean, sometimes there still are like good, you know, insert coupons, like printable coupons, that kind of stuff, but I think it's way more convenient, especially for somebody that just wants to grab like a little deal here and there, like I do honestly too, because I'm not like, I feel like we have enough kind of somewhat stockpiled where I don't have to buy. And like, I don't know, my couponing mindset maybe has changed a little bit too. I don't feel like I have to buy like 12 bottles of, you know, shampoo and whatever when it's on sale, you know, I can get 2 bottles. I don't have to get 12. If it's free, like, I mean, that's still great. I'd still probably get 12 bottles if I had enough coupons, but then it also gets into like okay, now I have to make sure that like I have the coupons, I clip them, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like and there's a lot easier too for like maybe one of the items wasn't included, it didn't ring up at the right price, or you know, one of my coupons didn't get scanned because I had 12 of them, you know, or whatever. So I think it's just a lot simpler and easier. Maybe not always the best deals, because again, you can't stock up on things using like digital coupons, but I think like shop around at a lot of different stores. You might be able to get deals on laundry detergent at 2 stores 1 week, so you're getting 2 bottles, or you know, maybe even 3 or 4 bottles at 2 different stores, and then go, you know, maybe come 2 or 3 weeks later again, you know, so you can kind of still stock up without having to stock up all in 1 week or 1 transaction and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, this got off to a, like, this is almost a chat with me Sunday on my couponing channel, even though it's not, it's the vlogs. But yeah, that's my mindset kind of going forward, because I really want to, but the thing is that I need to try and do the matchups myself first, so that then I can go into the week looking at, okay, what am I actually going to get? Which, the only thing is though, is that I probably won't wind up doing like Walgreens deals and stuff like that on a Sunday like I used to. It might come on like a Friday or something like that. I do my other grocery shopping hauls and stuff like that, which kind of stinks because it is like towards the end of the week. But if I do get the matchups up, at least those who follow me can still see those deals, at least the ones I found and will be planning on doing anyway, since I'm going off my own matchups anyway. So yeah, guys, I ended up getting to that, like I said, at least part of the Menards one, which I'll probably do. But I woke up pretty late today, and then on top of that too, I all of a sudden, for some reason, like after Matthew left at like 6 something or 7 o'clock, like right after that, sometime between like 7, 8 o'clock, I just felt so tired, and so I just laid down and watched Netflix. Like, I don't know why, because I slept, like, I guess I didn't. I went to bed pretty late, and I actually woke up late, but like early for being late. Like, I didn't get a lot of hours of sleep last night. So maybe that's why I was tired, but it just felt like it like hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. And then I laid down, watched Netflix, now I feel wide awake again. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.